Hi there, lovely people. How are you all doing? Today, I'll be discussing a discovery set with you. So, I have with me Navitus Parfums Discovery Set. There are 15 fragrances here. So, if I describe each and every fragrances on its own, the video will be literally very long. So, I'm gonna just go by my first impression, how I like it. I'm not gonna describe notes, nothing. I'm just gonna say what I like, what I don't like, what I'm getting. I'll try to describe in my own way. And in the latter half, in the latter end, I will be talking about my favorite from the discovery set. Okay, let me tell you, 1 hour ago, I just sprayed each and every fragrances on a homemade tester strip, on each and every homemade tester strips. So I'll be talking about the dry down and the initial impression as well. Okay, so this is a straight up first time impression of these fragrances. I haven't sniffed the tester strip even. So Navitus Parfums, this is how you open the cellophane, the outer cover that is, and there you go, the box. This is a discovery set. Let me show you the fragrances. There are some written things here, 50% discount and all, whatever it is. There are 7 fragrances with notes. I'm not gonna read out the notes, nothing. So you can see. So Navus, Primus, Lautus. So Lautus, Navus, Primus, these are actually creatively directed by Steven from Red Lessons, the YouTube page, the famous YouTuber, fragrance reviewer, Steven. So there are fragrances by him, directed by him, and other YouTubers as well. So let me move this aside and show you the box properly. So here are 15 fragrances. Now, how am I gonna do this? I'm gonna do this like this. So the first fragrance, Navus, whatever it is. Let's try this one. I have the tester strip here, like I told you. Homemade tester strip. There you go. Let me spray this again on the other side to get the initial phase. This kind of smells fresh right up top. And the dry down is very green, earthy. I'm getting slight hint of floral tone as well. So, Navus, the opening is a little sour type of freshness is there in the opening. The dry down is kind of earthy, very like dry down. This one has this slight hint of floral kick as well. So yeah, this is the first fragrance, Navus. Yep. Am I liking it? I don't know, because the dry down is not impressing me much, to be honest. I'm getting this lemony, this grapefruit like opening in the fresh opening. So that is good, but too fresh is not for me, okay? The dry down is okay. This has the sweetness, the earthiness, ambery tone, slight hint of very mild ambery tone, floral base, kind of floral as well. So it's okay. Nothing too good, but okay. Navus. There you go. Now Primus. Primus. Let me get the Primus tester strip. Wow, this is nice. This has this green earthy vibe. I like green kind of fragrances. I'm from the dry down. I'm getting this beautiful green, musky green type of feel. Let me spray this to get the initial impression as well. The initial hit is very fresh, very fresh. like this grapefruit, like this orange, slight bit of. I'm also starting to get this green tone as well in the opening. I don't know the notes, so I'm not gonna dig deep. I'm just going by what I'm getting initially. The dry down is really lovely. I'm liking it. The muskiness, there is slight hint of green tone. There is this, how do I say it? This very word like green tone, this very soily, earthy, very dry. I'm liking the dry down of this one, Primus. So let me keep it aside. I kind of like it, so let it stay here. Now, Lotus. Let me spray this on the other side, right on my fingers. Well, Lotus, the dry down, I can get it now. The starting is giving me this fuchsia style of, yeah, fuchsia like smell, Lotus. I like this. First initial impression, I like this. This one is giving me this Lalique Porum type of vibe, the lion head, which is a clone of Bois de Portugal. So yeah, kind of giving me the Bois de Portugal like feel, the lavender, the oak moss. So this is nice. This has this beautiful fuchsia like smell I'm liking. Fuchsia smell. Yep, I can. I think there is lavender. There is slight bit of lemon, grape, not grapefruit, bergamot. I'm getting this white floral, the jasmine like smell. There is white floral. I don't know what, but there is white floral. I'm getting this oak mossy feel, this lavender feel. So I like it. This is very much like Bois de Portugal, not a clone, but has the same vibe. I like this one a lot. Lotus. So three gone. Soleil Matin. Okay, let me spray this here. I don't know what I'm detecting is this right from the blast. Each and every fragrance has this chemically tone, but after a few seconds, 2 to 3 seconds, the chemically tone goes away. This one is, I don't know, little awkward. Starts off fresh. There's this slight grassy type of vibe and a very sweet dry down. Sweet, grassy, ambery. Is it my favorite? No. Fresh opening. There is this sweetness coming as well. There is this grassy type of vibe. Is it my favorite? No. Soleil Matin. I might be wrong describing the notes. I'm not describing the notes. I might be wrong describing the smell because this is clearly my first impression. I haven't tested these fragrances. So, Elation. The dry down of Elation is kind of toothpastey, like mint, bergamot. Let me spray this here. Same type of opening, the chemical tone. So let me discuss the dry down. The dry down gives me this very earthy, mint-like, basil-like. I don't know, but I'm getting the dry down is like green, basil-like, fresh, slightly musky. I like it. Elation by Navitus. This is good. Now, yes, now the pop-up is fresh. There's sweetness, slightly hint of floral tone in the mid. There's cedar wood like slight hint of spiciness. Yeah, I'm liking the elation. So let me keep this aside. Now this one, Verve Matin. Verve Matin opens up fresh, opens up really nice. Has this cooling type of feel in the opening, the freshness, the cooling type of feel. The dry down is kind of similar to Elation. I haven't mixed any fragrances, but dry down, the dry down tester strip is giving me this Elation like feel, this minty, herbal, musky, slightly sweet. This one is good. This one is better than Elation, Verve Matin. On my skin, this one is better. This one is giving me this slight hint of ambery tone, the minty freshness. I like this one. I'm not sure if there is mint, but I'm just saying it my way. Verve Matin, Elation is good as well. So let me bring another one. Champagne Royale. Now this looks boozy. This sounds boozy. Okay, let me spray this here. There is fizziness. Yes, this is a fizzy, fresh opening, fresh sweet opening. Has this fizzy, effervescent type of vibe. Has this sweet backbone. Has this dry, very, very mild earthiness, muskiness as well. The fizziness is giving me this champagne-like feel. There is sweetness, there is bubblegummy sweetness in this fragrance. And also ambery tone. Ambery tone is just, it's a little off to my nose, but not a bad fragrance, not my favorite from the line. So I'm gonna keep it there. Vivamor. So I have the dry. I don't like it. Let me spray this here. I don't like it. The dry down is kind of milky, ambery. It's giving me this typical ether type of vibe. Kind of rose. I'm getting this nuance of rose amber. Opens up fresh. The opening is nice. The dry down is not my thing. The dried opening is fresh. Opening is sweet, like bergamot, grapefruit, lemon. Slight hint of floral tone. But the dry down, like I told you, is not my thing. I'm not liking the dry down. Vivamor. The dry down kind of feels milky, ambery. This cheap ether-like smell. Not my thing. What is this? Eidola or Eidola, whatever you call it. This is bubblegummy. This is ambery. The dry down. Where am I gonna spray this? On my other hand, this one starts up fresh. This one starts up floral. There is this slight. There is the airy quality about this one. The opening is very nice. This one radiates quite nicely. Eidola. Fresh. grapefruit-like, kind of toothpaste-like feel as well, which is nice. There is this floral tone that is mixing with the freshness quite nicely. I'm liking the opening. Dry down, not so much. Earthy, sweet, very well like. There is this greenness as well. Sweet earthy dry down, Eidola. Is it my favorite? No. There is this bubblegummy feel as well in the opening, but a nice one. A crowd pleaser type of fragrance, Eidola. Now let's discuss Lyrik. I don't know. The opening in each and every fragrance kind of smells similar, sometimes because of the medicinal touch I told you. The change started to come in. This is nice. This has this green aromatic type of feel. There is this soft citrusy vibe with the aromatic touch. Very nice ambery tone as well. Dry down is off-putting. Nice, will be nice for many people, but I'm not liking the dry down. The dry down is just too generic, boring type of dry down. Ambery, woody, musky. I'm not liking the dry down. Lyrik. The opening is okay. Has the sweetness, has this beautiful creamy type of sweetness in the opening as well. Okay-ish, but nothing too good. Oh god, so many fragrances. 15. Carte, Carte Blanche, Carte Blanc, Carte Blanche, whatever it is. Now this is off-putting, the dry down. Fresh, powdery. I'm getting this powdery tone. Fair, fresh, powdery opening. Slight, slight metallic. No, not metallic, but powdery, fresh, aromatic, soft powderiness. The opening is nice. The dry down, musky, sweet, slight green, but sweet. Carte Blanche, Carte Blanc. I'm getting this creamy, ambery, sweet, dry down. Yeah, I'm not liking it. Opening is nothing impressive as well. Opening gives me this gourmandish feel somehow. But anyways, I don't know what gourmandish note is that one, but I'm getting it somehow, but I'm not liking the fragrance. Carte Blanc. Now, hurry up, Pushpik. Siesta Drive. Siesta Drive. Siesta Drive kind of feels like what fragrance that I told you that smells like the Fougere one. Yep, Siesta Drive is giving me this lavender floral, white floral. This Fougere kick. Oh my god, this is the initial hit. Is very alcoholic, perfumer's alcohol. This is giving me this Fougere style of vibe. The dry down is green, musky, pine-like, mossy, sweet. Nice one. Has this Fougere style of vibe, freshness. I'm liking it, not bad. Siesta Drive. There you go. Now the key. Let's do this. The key, dry down, is nice. There is this muskiness in the dry down. Let me see the opening. Very fresh. Grapefruit, ginger-like smell. Very fresh. Effervescent, zesty. So grapefruit, bergamot, ginger, this type of opening, reminding me of Tiger, Bulgari Tiger, and also a clone that I used, Rubroca Theorem, reminding me of Rubroca Theorem. The key. This is nice. This is nice. This is crowd pleaser type of fragrance. The dry down is sweet, musky, has this green element, sweet element as well. The key is nice. Kind of reminds me of Rubroca Theorem. This is good. So I'm gonna keep this here. The last two. Aweigh, Aweigh, whatever it is. Okay. The initial blast, similar type of initial blast from each and every fragrance, the chemical blast. Fresh, aromatic, green. There is this slight airy greenness in this fragrance. Very fresh. There is this floral, there is creaminess in this fragrance. There is earthiness, earthy, ambery, slightly woody. The dry down is very musky. Musky dry down, Aweigh. Musky and woody dry down. Aweigh is nice, not bad. I don't hate it. I don't love it. This is okay. So the final one. Reve Nuit. Typical. Typical. What am I gonna spray? Similar. Navitus, they need to fix this. The initial opening of each and every fragrance kind of smells similar. I don't know if this is only me that I'm getting this type of feel. Then, after 2 to 5 seconds, everything changes. Fresh, very generic, fresh, aromatic, floral, very soft floral. Very much like this yellow type of florals, ylang ylang lang. Soft, fruity. I'm getting this fruity tone. Let me see the dry down. The dry down is fruity, floral, musky. This one is floral. I don't know if there is rose, but this one is giving me this floral vibe. Reve Nuit. I'm getting a lot of floral dose. So, not my favorite because the floral tone is coming up quite heavily. Initially, this was nice. But yeah, I am getting this rose-like, jasmine-like floral coming in. I don't know if there is jasmine or rose, but this is just me describing what I'm getting. Totally blind, without seeing any notes, nothing. This is okayish, but not for me. Musky, floral, woody, floral, very floral. Reve Nuit, not for me. So I have covered everything. 15 fragrances, done. The box is empty. I've done 15 fragrances for you. Now what I like the most is Lautus and the key. Where is the key? Yeah, Lautus is nice. This is fresh. This is decent. This has this barbershop, Fougere style of play. Lautus kind of reminds me of Boa de Portugal and Lalique Porom. I like this one. Lautus. Lautus is a creative creation of, I think, Steven. So credit to Steven and the perfumer as well. I like this one, Lautus. The Fougere type of fragrance, I like it. Lautus. And the key. The key is nice. I have the dry down here. The key reminds me of Bulgari Tiger, giving me the Bulgari Tiger feel. I'm liking it. There is this muskiness, there is this fresh, zesty, effervescent vibe. The key is nice as well. So these are the two that I like. Others, very generic, very boring type of, not boring, boring word won't sound good, but all the others are kind of generic to me. Some are actually similar to one another. Nothing too many changes, but these two, the key and the Lautus, I'm liking it a lot. I'm liking these two. So there goes my review for today. Oh my god, I've dragged this video very, very long, very long. So pardon me if the video is too long, but 15 fragrances just to describe in front of you is kind of tough. So do watch the video and let me know which one you like. So keep supporting me, subscribe to my channel. Take care everyone. Peace.